Now that many of you might have decided to enter the stock markets, have you ever wondered what mindsets are required for you to sustain in the stock market? Let us discuss that in this video. Hi guys, this is Mohammed Shoaib. I am the founder and CEO of Money Spot Trading Partners. We are an educational platform for everybody who wants to learn about stock markets. Let me tell you a story of this toothpaste brand who was facing this crisis of decline in sales in the 1950s. So what this toothpaste brand did was they invited different applications for people to come up with different innovative ideas. So one day they were having this very big meeting where they had invited all the big people, big business consultants, directors of different companies, and everybody came for giving suggestions. And this one business executive was sitting and one peon came to him and he was serving the tea. He asked this businessman, "Sir, what is this happening in this company? I have never seen such a big meeting happen." The businessman, being very kind, explained him the scenario, that what and why they are here for the meeting. The peon said, "Sir, this has a very simple solution that why your paste is not selling. Even I use the same toothpaste at my home, and one of the problems what we are facing with that is whenever we squeeze the paste, very less paste comes out because the hole is very small. Because of this, my family uses this paste for almost 2-3 months and we don't have to go out and purchase a new one. So I think the solution for this is if we increase the size, if we increase the diameter of the hole from where the paste comes out, I think the sales will increase because people will buy this more." Guess what? This simple idea which came from a peon who was serving tea in the meeting worked out really well for the company, and this company managed to increase the sales. And even today you are using the sales brand, and I'm not mentioning the brand because a lot of people say this story is ambiguous and it has no reality, but let us not focus on that. Let us focus on the learnings from this story. So now let us see what are the different lessons which we can derive out of this story which could be applied in the stock markets. The first lesson which we can learn from this story, which I often apply in the stock market, is you don't have to have a formal professional financial degree to be successful in the stock market. A lot of people whom I know who are very successful in the stock market, they are not from the finance background, but they are really successful in the stock market because of their knowledge, experience and daily learnings. So nobody can be overqualified in the stock market. There is no day or there is no point of time in your life you can say, "I know everything about stock markets." Stock market is the only place where every day you can make a new mistake, and every day is a day of learning in the stock markets. Forget about your degrees, come with a fresh mindset, come with the mindset of learning in the stock market. Now imagine if the businessman was arrogant and he had not shared the problem with the peon might have not shared the solution with him. So very important thing to notice in the stock market is never be arrogant and keep learning every single day. A lot of people being in the stock market for 1 or 2 years, they think they know everything about stock market and they belittle the newcomers. But it's not the case. I have also seen a lot of beginners making very good money than the old ones who are there in the stock market. So second lesson for you all from this story is never be arrogant about your learnings in the stock markets, or never be arrogant about your profits what you make in the stock markets, because market, what it has given you, can take it back anytime. If you look at the story, we see in that meeting there were a lot of business consultants, business strategists, etc. But the solution came from a simple peon who thought very simple. So stock markets is same. Simplicity is the key to stock market. Simplicity is the key to sustain in the stock markets. Most often we complicate things saying different indicators, different strategies, I have to do this, I have to do that. But market behaves the way it wants it to behave. So keep things very simple in the stock market. So sir, how to keep things simple in the stock market? See, it is very important for you to have some knowledge to be trading or investing in the stock market. A lot of people go in-depth knowledge of the stock market and they get confused every single time what they have to do, because they apply so many different indicators, different strategies at one time, and they get confused. So for example, if you learned about this one strategy or you came across this one indicator, please practice this in the real market and see how your decisions are playing out. So when it comes to learning in the stock markets, it's one step at a time, one strategy at a time, one indicator at a time. So the key for you to sustain in the stock market for a long term is simplicity. Keep things very simple, don't make it very complicated. So to sum up the 3 learnings or the 3 mindsets what you can keep to sustain in the stock markets, the very first one is your degrees doesn't matter for you to enter or to be successful in the stock market. The second one is you always have to keep learning and never be overconfident in the stock market. Third one is keep things very simple. So guys, this is all for the video today. If you think my videos are very simple and easy to understand, then hit the like button. subscribe and share it with your friends. Also hit the bell icon so that you get notifications of all my new videos. So in the stock markets, it's all about learning. So keep learning, keep growing. This is your friend Mohammed Shoaib. Until next time.